These mortals have awakened the gods of old. We rise from our slumber to reveal our true power. Focus fire. To strike. To strike.
Hello, motherfucker.
Plum here, and welcome agents. That's right, I'm back with another build video for update 6.1. This build is fucking amazing. This is the no tubes build. As you might have seen in the opening highlight clips, 7 tubes and I was still standing. These babies run around in the DZ with their grenade launchers in hand. Their builds are now irrelevant. OP Seeker Mines, no such thing. Bleed Hives, I'm immune. This is the build you need that's great for soaking up players' skills, aggro and tubes. But before we get stuck into the build, if you're enjoying the content and the channel, please show the channel some love and support, smash the like button on this video, share with your mates, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. If we get to 100 likes within the first 24 hours, I'll do another build video next week. So, as you might have guessed, this is an explosive resistance build. Now, like I'm always saying, RNG does hinder this build a bit. Some stats could be higher, but we work with what we've got. Use these build videos that I put out more of a guide and a template as opposed to a you must have it on the build. So let's get into it and check out the build. This is a survivalist based build. So I can run the double heals, which does help me and my teammates. I'm currently running it as 6-13-3, which gives me over 420k armor, low health, but nearly 1500 skill power. So the guns I'm using is the FAMAS 2010 with measured, allegro and protected reload, along with a ton of accuracy mods. I want to be landing shots. The secondary is the Eagle Bearer. I don't use it much, but I can swap to it if I need to. I'm using it mainly for the holstered talent, protected fire. Gain 10% bonus armor while firing. And the pistol's holster talent, protected deploy. So, if I'm shooting, reloading, or using a skill, that's 10% bonus armor, so that bumps me up to nearly 470k armor. Now to the gear itself. Until I get a better mask, this is what I'll be running on nearly every Dark Zone build. It's the named Jarl Hollow Man mask, which this piece alone gives me over 100% hazard protection. I'm using this build as more of a support based build, and if I'm constantly dying from status effects, I can't support the team, so therefore I'm not doing my job. So hazard protection max is a must. To the chest piece, once again, until I get a better one, this will be on most of my builds. We've got a Gila Bloodsucker with armor, weapon damage, and 24% total armor. And it's modded with 2 defensive mods with 3.5k armor and massive rolls of explosive resistance, 10%. These mods were for sale a couple of weeks ago at the clan vendor, and I nabbed up a heap of them. And also has an assault rifle damage mod. The holster is a negotiator's dilemma. The 2-piece bonus gives us 30% explosive resistance. I've got some health on this and a big roll of skill power to help unlock some of those mods for my skills. It too has that explosive resistant mod and a skill power mod. Got a pair of negotiator knee pads with 13% total armor, and again, the same mods as the holster, just stacking as much explosive resistance as possible. The gloves are Alps with 13% AR, devastating, and an AR damage mod. And a Gila backpack, trying again to get as much armor as I can, along with hardened and efficient. Efficient is when you use in an armor kit, you've got a 50% chance of not consuming it. Personally, I think this is a must-have for all survivalist players. As part of your specialization, your armor kits heal close by teammates. And again, AR damage and explosive resistance mod. Skill-wise, we're using double heals. Both skills could do with some better mods, but the Hive is healing currently for nearly 19k in PvP. And the Survivalist Seeker is currently healing for over 14k in PvP. So that's nearly 35k healing in total. Jumping to the stats, the FAMAS is hitting nearly 13k in PvP. I've got 15% all weapon damage and 43% AR damage, which is pretty good for a support base build. Now, to those big numbers, explosive resistance, 81%. Nades, seekers, tubes, just soak them up and play on. Hazard protection, as always, has been blown past the cap, and I'm still immune to everything. So that's the build, agents. If you're tired of players getting cheesy tube kills, use this to guide your build into the no tubes direction. I hope you've enjoyed the build. Remember, 100 likes in the first 24 hours, and I'll do another build video next week. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, like, share, comment below, and subscribe. Plum out.